Howdy gamers, Old Gamer Guy here. Welcome to another Stellaris Console Edition video. The Haven Commonwealth has been living in relative peace since the end of the war with the Derp Coalition so long ago. But I did finally decide to send my two fleets to take care of some crystalline entities over there so I could expand a little bit more. And I was sending them back home, but I do have other crystalline entities here in my space. So I had sent my fleets back to their respective home spaceports, but I decided to go ahead and bring them back together once more and start wiping out the rest of these crystalline entities. So there, one of my fleets is going to get into position while the other fleet flies in to get a little bit of repairs, and also I need to replace two corvettes because they lost two corvettes in the battle.
Ships upgraded.
And they're being upgraded a little bit. And here we are replacing the corvettes. I had the same exact fleet composition, so I guess it was the different admirals having different types of skills that made the difference, because the other fleet didn't lose any ships. But here they are. We're getting into position in the next system over. Now let's take a look at the tactical situation. There are 3 fleets of crystalline entities. We're not close enough to be able to see exactly how strong they are, but if the last battle is any indication, they should be fairly weak. This shouldn't be a problem, but I'm going to have my fleets warp in close to the edge here, and we'll see what happens. Because of a special project that I did a long ago, I'm able to do an instant scan of the system because it has crystalline entities in it, and we have this technology from that special project, so I'm able to do an instant scan just because my ship's warped in.
Hostile fleet engaged.
So my science ship will not have to come and survey this system.
Situation
And
log updated.
as I suspected, the crystalline entities are relatively weak. My combined fleet strength is at about a 6, I think, something like that. 2.8 and 3.1, yeah, so 5.9 combined strength. We've got some diplomatic messages at the bottom. The Jackass and the Val'Sho have entered a non-aggression pact, but look at this, the Derp Coalition have decided to insult me, which is not a good thing, considering we are far from our space where we can defend that edge of my empire. So I should take care of this as soon as possible and get my fleets back in position. I'll have one fleet attack one fleet of theirs, and then have my other fleet attack the other fleet. Shouldn't be a problem. And
Hostile fleet engaged.
there they go.
Debris analyzed. Situation log.
I told them to attack the other fleet, but they swerved off and attacked the same fleet as their brethren. One of my admirals has become a substance abuser. This is so traumatic.
War has been declared against
And
us.
just in time for substance abuse in my empire, because the League of Val'Sho have declared war. And not
Hostile
too
fleet
long
detected.
after that, the Val'Sho sent a 6.9K strength fleet into the system where the Guardians of Zanam were hanging out, and I was really hoping that the Guardians of Zanam would be a little bit more formidable. But the Val'Sho, alarmingly, are not losing many ships as they take care of the Zanam fleet. Quite alarming indeed. So once again, after that battle with the crystalline entities, I was sending my ships back to their respective home spaceports. So I had to turn the one fleet around because I knew that combining them would be the only way I'd have a prayer. And they're not really ready yet, but it doesn't matter because here are the Val'Sho warping into my system.
Station under attack.
And now they're showing a 7K fleet strength. I don't know how that works exactly. We're doing some damage, but they are definitely hurting us. I was hoping my other fleet coming in from the side here would do some good, but apparently not. They are down to 6.1K, 6.0, but we are rapidly losing ships. And it's not long before both of my fleets get completely wiped out. Oh boy, this is terrible. Terrible, terrible. Dark days. So they're down to 4.5K as they close in on my spaceport here. But it doesn't take them long
Spaceport lost.
to
Situation
destroy it
updated.
and start taking out my mining station here.
Mining station lost.
At this point I have no ships, no military ships anyway. I'm going to have to start building a new fleet, building corvettes as quickly as possible. I only have a couple of spaceports that have
Research station lost.
the capability of building corvettes quickly. And they're down to 4.4K, so we did some good damage to them, but they're still formidable. Let's see where they go. I slowed time there down at the end. So we'll speed things up and see where they're heading now. Oh, it appears that there is another mining station in the system. So they're going to go ahead and wipe that out. So, yeah, it's the beginning of dark times for the Haven Commonwealth. I'm going to go ahead and leave off here.
Research complete.
We got some research, a little consolation prize, but I'm going to leave off here for now, and then we will see what happens in the next video. Thanks for watching.